What's up, YouTube? It's Eric, a Lions fan. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today is May 27th of 2019. It's Memorial Day. Before I kind of get into the meat and potatoes of the video, I kind of want to give a big shout out and thank you to the fallen soldiers. And if you're watching my video right now and you have a fallen soldier that is died in combat due to fighting for our freedoms, I kind of want to say, thank you. That's a big job to undertake. It could come back that you're going to do the ultimate sacrifice for all of us, and hopefully not, but you may pass away in combat. So my grandfather was in World War II. He's seen quite a bit, and he told me bits and pieces of it, but he took a lot of it to his grave, which most people probably do because they don't want to relive all that stuff anymore. But anyway, I kind of want to just say thank you for having your family member unfortunately pass away, but thank you for having the freedom for me to do this here, to do these YouTube videos, which don't get much views, but to actually fight for our freedoms because we're the freest country that we can be. So thank you very much. Thank you. So you kind of know what the Lions video is kind of going to be here. If you don't already know by the description, if you just kind of clicked on the video to watch it here, I'm giving my overall thoughts of the Lions here. I kind of want to say there was good things going on here, and I kind of want to say there was some bad things going on here. At least in my own personal opinion. Well, I can't necessarily say bad, but questionable picks kind of going on here. And there was really only one questionable pick. I kind of like the whole entire draft that the Lions had. I'm going to give it an overall score of a B+ for me. The real thing that it kind of scratched my head, and I kind of alluded to it on the second pick, is the Detroit Lions what the fuck pick is Jahlani Tavai out of Hawaii, the linebacker. I still think that's a bad pick. I think they should have kind of went with Greedy Williams on that pick. Although who knows how the draft would have turned out after the Lions. If the Lions would have took Greedy Williams, what would have happened anywhere else in the draft? They may have drafted different folks. So I'm just kind of going on it. If the Lions went down the same path, just took a different player. To me, I have a bad feeling about that pick, and I don't really know why. It's just a bad pick. I just think that he's going to bust out, that he's not going to do not the player that we think he is, or Bob Quinn thinks he is. Because when you have that transition to college to pro, some people just don't make it, and I think that's probably where my feelings lie in this pick. And it's kind of called it the what the fuck pick, because a lot of Hawaii players, at least to me, now I very well could be wrong, and if I am wrong, I'll gladly say that I'm wrong. But to me, I don't necessarily think there's a whole lot of players coming out of Hawaii that go to the NFL and make a successful career in the NFL. And this is kind of one of the picks where I thought, if he's out of Hawaii, now I know his accolades in Hawaii. Don't get me wrong, he was a beast in Hawaii, but if it transitions over to the NFL and he flops, what good was the second round pick there at that position? I really kind of wanted to think that Bob Quinn would have taken a linebacker, at least maybe not this draft, but happen to be in the next draft, or pick one up during free agency, a good one in free agency, or people that may have in the preseason may have kind of fallen off, and the kind of Lions put them out on waivers, and Lions scoop them up and bring them in. But we're kind of, I don't want to say we kind of have, I don't want to say we're stuck, but we kind of have Jahlani Tavai as our linebacker right now. I'm going to support him because he's a Lion. It's just I really don't like the pick there at number 2. Now other people seem to do like that pick at number 2. I just don't. I have a really bad feeling that he's going to bust out, and that we wasted a second round pick on that when it could have went to a better player and better players even on the board. So I think Amani and good here I go again with the Oruwariye. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I think he was the steal of the whole entire draft. He fell all the way down to the 5th pick. I think the 4th or 5th pick. I just think, and we all know his accolades there at Penn State, living in Big Ten country. I just think he was the steal of the draft. I think we got a hell of a lot of player for our pick that we got. I think he'll have his woes because he's a cornerback, and that's a position where you're going to have to kind of learn on the fly, and you're going to kind of get burned a lot. But again, and I like what everything King said in his video. Cornerbacks take time, and I'm paraphrasing here. He kind of went to say that quarterbacks take time at that position in the pros. They're going to get burned a lot, and they're going to have to kind of learn as they go here. And that's good. And we're seeing it right now with Tez Tabor. I mean, he seems, at least in the practices there, he seems to have came around. But game time is going to be a totally different story. We're going to see how he's improved too. And I think you're going to see the same kind of progression here with Oruwariye out of Penn State. I like that pick a lot, man. I was like, when we got him, I was like, he fell that far. Holy crap! I didn't watch the draft, but kind of going back over the draft picks, I was very, very surprised and very, very happy that we got him. I think he's going to turn out to be a decent cornerback. He may not be the shutdown corner that we think he can be. I think he has that potential, but I think he can be a decent cornerback for the Lions. I just see that at that potential. I think that was a lot of reward for the little risk here. And kind of the final thoughts here, guys. PJ Johnson, that was the last pick for the Lions. I think he's still a little bit raw, and kind of like I said in my last video, he's probably going to need to take his wing under the Snacks Harrison and Deshaun Hand to kind of get him technique down and whatnot. And Patricia and the defensive staff are probably going to have to coach him up a little bit, which is fine. It's just the way he is. I mean, it's just the progression that he's kind of went down. I say progression, but he's relying on a lot of his talent to get him to where he's at. Now he's got to put his footwork, his body work, plus his talent in to get him to where he needs to be a decent defensive end or defensive line player. I think he has the tools to do it. It's just that he's so raw right now, and kind of like I said, relies a lot on his talent to get him the plays and stuff that he does get. But I do like the pick there too. I just think you're going to see, like with the cornerbacks, you're going to have to see a progression with this one. I hope Deshaun Hand and Snacks Harrison kind of take him under his wing and kind of perfect his craft. Let me go ahead and put it that way. But yeah, overall, guys, I do like the draft. The only one I don't like is the second round pick, and I'm not going to kind of go back through that if you guys are this far into this video. I give it a B plus. It could have been better. Like I said, it could have been better. It always could be better. Let's put it that way. But I was very satisfied with the picks that that Bob Quinn made. Now it's going to have to be a time to where the Lions are kind of going to have to put all this stuff together. Matthew Stafford doesn't have a whole lot of time yet. I'm kind of going to talk about the Lions as a whole. Matthew Stafford doesn't have a whole lot of time left to get the Lions kind of where they need to be. To me, this is the kind of the last straw for me for Matthew Stafford. If he can't get the Lions to this point, at least back into the playoffs, I'm gonna kind of throw my hands up in the air and be like, it's time to start the real conversations to trade him. And a lot can be said. I don't think the coaching staff needs to go. I just think, look, Matthew Stafford's had quite a bit of coaching staffs in here, and he hasn't really done much with any of them. I mean, we made a couple playoff appearances, but have we won any? No. But I kind of don't want to get in down here too far because it's about the Lions here, and I kind of want to make a video just based on Matthew Stafford and the current state of the Lions kind of right now and kind of where we're at. So, but guys, let me know what you guys think of the comments. Let me let me try this again. I just woke up here, guys. I haven't had a cup of coffee yet. It's kind of going here in the coffee pot here. Let me know what you guys think of this video. There we go. Go ahead and let me know your comments and criticisms down into the comments section, or if I suck, I fully admit these videos are not that great. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Please consider hitting that subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell notification so you guys get more videos just like this one. All right, guys. Have a good Memorial Day. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care, guys.